Hello again, viewers. Long time no see, as we say in Scotland. Now, I'm not in sunny Tenerife today, but I've possibly got some good news for you. Some breaking news on the Canadian Weekly website saying it's going to be confirmed that Tenerife is not moving up a level, it's going to stay at the same level. So that's good news for everybody coming out soon. I know I've got so many viewers on the channel coming out soon. It's not been confirmed yet, so check it out on the official government website later on. There's also some YouTube channels that I recommend that you check out because these guys are in Tenerife and they live there and they know a lot better than me and all the updates that are going on. So I'll leave a wee link below the video to all these vlogs. So the good news is anyway, if the level does change at some point in Tenerife, if it only moves up one level to level 2, don't worry about it. It's not going to affect most of your holidays. Basically means that bars and restaurants will shut maybe a wee bit earlier and there'll be reduced capacity. Now that could affect your holiday because when I was out there, as you know, a few days ago, the restaurants were really busy at night, the very popular ones. So you have to really book the restaurants in advance if you want a guaranteed table. And if it stays in the same level, that's great. There's going to be its maximum capacity. If it goes down a wee bit, then, as I said, the bars are going to shut a wee bit earlier and the restaurants are going to have reduced capacity, maybe inside and outside. As I said, I'm not the official source for this, so I'll leave links below to some other guys on Tenerife. So we've got Tim, living with MS Tenerife, does some great updates and he knows the official government website well. I'll leave a link below the video to Tim living with MS. We've also got the Crackmaster in Tenerife First Excursions. So if you're thinking, is your excursion at any point going to be affected if changed level, then I'll leave a link to Daniel below as well. And he'll keep you right and let you know everything's okay just now. So also we've got Rick and Shelley at That Tenerife Vlogcast. So if you're worried about going to see entertainment and karaoke, etc., and singers, they'll keep you posted if there's any changes with that. Remember, at the moment, there's not any changes, so everything is all good at the moment in Tenerife. I noticed no difference to normal when I was out last week. Officially, you're not allowed to dance still, but that's all I can say about that one. Obviously, if you're in quieter bars and they're following the rules, you'll have no issues whatsoever. It's your choice if you want to go into busier bars late at night. If you go down the Veronica Strip, etc., obviously the bars are up till 4 in the morning, so you can imagine it's a wee bit harder to police that. Also, the Night Strider does regular updates as well, so you can check out that channel as well. So they're the channels really to check for regular updates, but the Canadian Weekly are reporting there's not going to be any changes, so if you're coming out in the next week or two, even at one point if it does change, as I said, do not worry. The sun will still be shining at most of the points, the beers will still be good, and you're in Tenerife. So if the reduced capacity comes in at one point in the next couple of weeks, which it might, then not much to worry about. Try and book your restaurants well in advance, but there's so many restaurants and bars in Tenerife. If one place is fully booked, just go and support another local business. You'll get in somewhere, so don't worry about that. One thing you will probably have to do is when you go, a lot of the hotels are doing booking slots for the swimming pool areas. So they might ask you for morning or afternoon. So check the weather forecast, obviously. When you're over there, it's not 100% accurate, but gives you a good chance of picking a good slot. Might depend on obviously when you're going to be lying next to the pool. So at one point in the future, the hotels might implement this everywhere. So that's something to be aware of. But if you're going to Tenerife, don't worry, you'll have a great time. Just a wee update for you. I'll put a link in the description to all the vlogs below. And I just wanted to thank everybody for watching the videos and your support. Thank you so much. Hopefully we're back in Tenerife soon. In the meantime, we've got some videos from the Costa del Sol in Spain, and we've also got a few Tenerife ones left as well. Also, I'd like to thank everybody who's gave me advice on this iPhone 13 drama, where the camera does not flip when you're doing videos. So there's a couple of workarounds. I really appreciate everybody who's gave me tips on this. I just seen one recently, Walk with Zach. Now, Zach does Tenerife videos as well. Check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. So thanks, Zach. I seen your tip on how to do it as well. For some reason, I went to go and reply to your comment, but for some reason, YouTube deleted the comment. They do that randomly, just delete comments. So I go in to reply to them, get a notification, and then the comment is away. The only time I would ever delete comments is if they're just outrageous, if they're like conspiracy theorists and all that sort of stuff. I just don't even deal with that. But you'll never get your comment deleted in this channel, even when you say, "Why don't you speak English, Kevin?" I get them every single day. People saying, "Can you not speak English?" And they just amuse me. I usually reply, "No, NAW." It's a wee Scottish term for no. So every day there's a comment like that. I also had another guy who's living in Tenerife, who's been there for 30 years, who says I have to stop misleading viewers and showing how busy Tenerife is at times because it's dying. Now, of course, that might be the case for some businesses that have really been affected by the situation, and I completely understand that. But if you think about it, it's absolutely crazy to think that I would take the effort to edit my videos, to put more people in the bars and restaurants to show you. It's of no benefit to me whatsoever. I hope you go over and support the local businesses in Tenerife and have a great holiday. But financially, to me, it makes no difference really. If people think the bars are busy or the restaurants are busy, the camera doesn't lie. Basically, I just show on the walks how busy a restaurant is, how busy a bar is. Some will go past at certain times and they look empty, and then I'll go by later on and you cannot get a seat. That's just the way it is. So I'm just showing it as it is. There's no hidden agenda. So if you're watching the guy who's been staying there for 30 years, if you're out in Tenerife and you know where I am, come and see me for a beer and we'll go a walk together and you can tell me about all the places in Tenerife. So just thanks so much, as I said, for all your comments and your support. We're going to do a wee giveaway, hopefully at one point when we get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm hoping I can do it by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. Now, if you're new to the channel, obviously you know what I'm going to say. It's absolutely free to subscribe. I've got new videos coming up soon. Just hit the wee button below the video. I think it's just down there. It says subscribe and hit the wee bell for all notifications. So just to summarise, the Canadian Weekly are reporting the levels are going to stay the same. So everything is going to stay the same. There's going to be maximum capacity. If that's wrong, then I apologise and I'll update the video. I'll leave a link below. Check out all the other guys, as I said, who are currently in Tenerife. They've got more accurate information than myself and they can let you know what's happening. I think the most important thing going forward is if you think the levels at any point are going to change, and they might change, then what you want to do basically is book restaurants well in advance, your favourite ones that you really like, and also the swimming pool situation. That is important, especially if you've got families. You'll have to get your booking slots in for a lot of the swimming pools in the hotels. But remember, the beach is free and available. So if you like swimming in the sea, it's not going to affect you at all. Just jump in the sea. A lot of people asked me what the weather was like in Tenerife when I was there. Absolutely brilliant. I bumped my head. That's how I've got the cap on. So I was only there 3 days that weekend and the weather was fantastic every day. Shorts and t-shirt. Shorts and t-shirt at night. There was one night I brought out a fleece, and as soon as I actually went out and I sat in the pub outside, I just took the fleece off because it was too hot. So don't worry if you're going over the next week or two. I know that some of the weather reports are saying it's not going to be that great. Even if it's cloudy, you're still sitting in shorts and t-shirt in most cases. So don't worry about the weather at all in Tenerife. You'll have a great time. There is virtually no better place to be in November and December, possibly in the world, than the Canary Islands, especially Tenerife. So hope you have a great holiday. Just a wee update for you today, and I'll see you in the next one. More videos coming out soon. Thanks for your support.